It's a weird day today. My brain can't come up with a witty intro for today's video, so we're just gonna go straight into the purple screen with my name. Okay. Hey corillo, I'm Nemesis. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Wow, she swears she could sing. Okay. So, before getting into today's video, as per usual, let's talk about the song of the motherfucking week. Okay. It's been a weird week for me. Yesterday I actually posted about this on Instagram. I was saying that me and 99.9% of millennials out there have been feeling nostalgic because we're all in our mid-20s. You know, like crossing the line between 24 to 25 to 26. And we're like having a crisis because maybe our lives don't look like what we thought they would look like back when we were 15. So as a result, we've just all been listening to the music we used to listen to back when we were that age. That being said, the song of the motherfucking week is brought to you today by Miss Avril Lavigne. Oh my god, the obsession, the sickening obsession I had with this woman. The song that I want to highlight from Miss Avril Lavigne is the song I'm With You from her 2002 album, Let Go. But anyways, that's it. That's it. Shout out to my emo motherfucking kids out there, to my millennials in their mid-20s going through this nostalgic crisis. As Miss Avril Lavigne once said, I'm with you. All right, now that's out of the way, let's get into this video. So as you saw by the title of it, today we're gonna be talking about Miss Samantha Ravindell's new luxury brand, GLOW by AURIC. Let's start with what I actually got from Miss GLOW by AURIC. So I got her Glow Lust, which is, you know, like the star of her launch. Miss Samantha Ravindell describes it as a liquid highlighter. That's the way she mostly uses it. And it is absolutely fucking gorgeous. Now, as you can see by the bottle, I got the wrong motherfucking shade. This is the shade Citrine. And clearly, Miss Citrine is too dark for me. But hear me the fuck out, all right? Hear me out. Let me paint you a picture. While I was trying to understand what this product was, how it worked, and how the shades worked, I was mostly just relying on the swatches online, the pictures she was putting on her Instagram, and other YouTubers trying out the shades so that I could kind of determine, oh, this YouTuber kind of has like a similar skin tone to mine and they're using that one, so I should go with that one. Well, that was a little bit difficult to motherfucking do, okay? I saw this one girl and she had a very similar skin tone to mine and she was using the shade Pyrite, which is this shade right before this one. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with Pyrite. And then I kept watching other videos and I started watching Alana Davidson's and I don't know who the fuck else, some other white girls that were using also the shade Pyrite. And I was like, wait, what? So this was my logic, right? My logic was, well, if Pyrite looks like that on them, on me it's going to look ashy, so I'm just gonna go with the shade right after Pyrite, which was Citrine. And alas, I got the shade Citrine. And then I swatched it and I was like, fuck! I should have gotten the shade Pyrite. But it's okay, que no cunda el pánico, because this shade will work perfectly for me during the summer where I get a lot more brown than I am now. And I can use this shade as a bronzer. And you're gonna see soon how I use it and it looks fucking beautiful. And also I ordered the shade Pyrite recently. Hopefully it'll arrive soon. Okay, now that you understand what happened, let's carry on. So other than showing you guys how this looks, applies, feels like, etc., I wanted to take a minute to compare this product to my arsenal of other glowy products that I already own, because if it looks that similar, you might be like, oh, then maybe I don't need this super expensive bottle of glowy goodness. Or maybe after seeing the comparisons, you might be like, oh, I need it. Let's start with the swatching. All right, so the first product that I want to compare to Miss Glow by Auric's Glow Lust is Miss Charlotte Tilbury's Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow. So the first thing that I noticed when swatching these two side by side was the Glow by Auric is a whole lot more pigmented. It stays a whole lot, you know, true to color than the Hollywood Flawless Filter. The Charlotte Tilbury one definitely like blends away. Like it has even sheerer coverage than the Glow by Auric stuff. And it's also a lot thinner. The Glow Lust stuff gives more of a wet finish, and the Charlotte Tilbury gives more of a pearlescent, reflective look. Next up, I want to compare the Glow Lust from Auric to a very popular glowy product, but this one is from the drugstore. This is L'Oreal's True Match Lumi Glotion. This one is in the shade medium. First of all, this shade difference is fucking ridiculous. But okay, you can clearly see that there's a difference in the finish too. Once again, the True Match Lumi Glotion is a lot more pearlescent. It kind of has like a silver finish running through it. I don't know if I'm bugging, I don't know, you guys tell me, but this is kind of like what I'm seeing. Versus the Glow by Auric stuff is a lot more just wet and pigmented. So yeah, that Lumi Glotion might be way more of a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury than it would be for the Glow by Auric stuff. All right, third product that I want to compare to the Glow by Auric stuff is this Kevyn Aucoin Glass Glow Face Illuminator thing. This one is in the shade Spectrum Bronze. So the shades are actually kind of similar, but clearly you can see that the biggest difference is that the Kevyn Aucoin stuff is a lot more metallic and artificial looking than the Glow by Auric stuff. The Glow by Auric still stands to be the most natural looking glow. And even though they were very similar shades, once blended out, the Kevyn Aucoin pigment kind of like faded away a little bit, and it just left behind the micro glitters and the glowiness. But the Glow by Auric stuff, you can still see clearly the pigment and the color of it. Again, last but not least, I want to compare the Glossier Fuchsia Dew to the Glow by Auric stuff. Mainly because, I mean, I know that the biggest difference is that the Glossier stuff has zero pigment, but I want you guys to see the finish of it. These are actually very freaking similar because neither of them are metallic or pearlescent. They are just straight up glow, straight up wetness. So, I mean, this is the closest dupe that I can give you to the Glow by Auric stuff if you don't care about the pigment. But if you're looking just for a product that you can use the same way that you would use this, the Glow by Auric stuff is meant to be used either under your foundation, on top of your foundation. You can mix it with skincare, you can mix it with your foundation. It's meant to be used in so many different ways, and so is the Fuchsia Dew. And there is a significant price difference, so I'm just gonna leave that out there. All right, so now that portion of the video is done, I want to actually show you guys how I've been using this Glow Lust in the shade Citrine so that it can work with my complexion and, you know, not look crazy. Well, hello, we're up close and personal, baby. All right, so yeah, I put that little bit on my hand and I'm gonna be picking it up with a sponge, and I'm gonna be using it the same way that I would be using a cream bronzer or a liquid bronzer. I'm just gonna go off. And boom. Like, bitch. Like, this is a beautiful bronzer shade for me because, like, yes, it makes me look bronzy, but it still looks natural. It still looks like how I would naturally tan. That's why I'm saying that, like, when, oh bitch, when the summer comes and I step outside of this house and stop looking this motherfucking pale, oh, you'll see. But then you see this glow, baby. So yeah, even though I can't use it as a highlight, I'm using it as a bronzer, and I'm like grazing it through my highlight areas. So it looks like a bronzer and a highlighter in one. Let's do the other side. And I mean, girl, I mean, this is beautiful, bro. Okay, zoomed you out so that you can get a full picture of the glow, baby. Right, anyways, now that I look like a little sweaty donut, I am going to move on to the other two beautiful products I got from Glow by Auric. I got her beautiful eye duos and holy shit, I'm so in love with them. But I got the shade Ego, which is her cool tone silver type of like shade, but mainly I got it for the cream shadow. Oh my god, look at that beautiful nipple looking thing. And I also got the shade Defiance, which is more of her standard gold shade, but the cream shadow is like a bronzy brown delicious goodness. As you can see, I've already used it. I haven't used the shade Ego, so I'm gonna use the shade Ego on camera. Zoom you in once again so that you can appreciate this glow once again. Somebody tell me to shut up, please. We're gonna do something super simple, and I'm gonna start off first with the cream shadow. I'm gonna pick it up with a little shader brush like this one and see how far we can go. Fuck. This is great. You see this foiled shadow? Oh my god. Okay, so this is the vibe with the cream eyeshadow. This is the vibe. Bro, I love this so much. Now I'm just gonna top it with this beautiful silver shadow. I'm gonna put her all over my eyelid because I want to be a shiny robot. What else were we expecting? Nothing less than greatness. Nothing less than greatness. I'm gonna put on another layer of this just to see what would happen. Well, Jesus Christ, I have a mirror on my eyes now. I'm gonna go do this eye off camera. I'll be right back. I love you. All right, I'm back and I look like a member of the Euphoria cast. Anyways, here we are. Let me zoom you in into these eyes, into these no, they're not hazel eyes, into these baby brown eyes. This is the look, baby. I just added some mascara. I added a little bit of the cream shadow on my under eyes, like literally the tiniest bit. It was with this teensy, binsy, winsy little brush. I just like kind of like drew a line and then kind of like blended it out a little bit, and that's it. And here we are, ladies and gents. This is my Glow by Auric look. Listen, all jokes aside, I absolutely freaking love this brand. I love what Samantha did. The Glow Lust is phenomenal. I can't wait to get the shade Pyrite so I can use it like by itself or like mixed with my skincare and be even more glowy. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this was helpful or at least entertaining. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Mimeo6 and now at TikTok at Nemesis Marie 6. And most importantly, guys and girls and non-binary out there, have a great rest of your day. Okay? Bye!